Brown, Hyman, Marner, and Nylander, Zaitsev.
FanCast.
Hey, it's Danny Maggs from the Leafs FanCast. I have a quick apology that I need to get out. We didn't post an episode this week, but it's not our fault. We recorded one, and it was really good. Unfortunately, technical difficulties. You know how those get. Rest assured, producer Nick, say hi.
Hi.
Is working very diligently to get these things resolved. We'll try and get the episode up before next week. What you missed? Very easy. Last week, the Leafs, unfortunately, only picked up a single point on their California road trip. That's no bueno for their playoff chances, but they came back real strong with a win against Detroit. On that trip, Brian Boyle getting a little adjusted to the rotation of what it's like to be a Leaf. Hopefully Babcock has him get his stuff together, and they'll do just fine. But speaking of Babcock, what the hell is he doing benching Josh Leivo? I don't care how much you like Soshnikov. Leivo is on a tear right now. Get that guy back in the lineup. Now, the GM meetings are going on. We had the privilege to be there in person, maybe. And there's one big rule change that they're talking about that I'm a really big fan of. Forget the offside stuff. We know maybe you can try and tighten up those reviews. Fat chance anything's going to happen mid-season. But what they're talking about for next year, Bob Gainey in 2008 suggested that there be a penalty for defensemen who sprawl out to block a shot. You know, laying down on the ice to break up a 2-on-1 or stuff like that. I think that that's a great idea. It didn't fly in 08, but almost 10 years later, maybe it's finally time to get this together and start generating a little more offense for the league. Also, special guest on this week's FanCast, Taiya Hoehner, talented interviewer and budding Leafs fan. She doesn't know a lot yet, but we're educating her, starting with a little bit of Leafs math. So we'll get that episode up for you. Check it out. It's awesome. You always got to make sure that you're following on Twitter at the Leafs FanCast for all of our updates, for all of our awesome episodes. And remember that Babsox documentary I keep talking about? It's coming. Stay tuned. It's the Leafs FanCast. I'm Danny Maggs. It's by the fans, for the fans. I'm not an athlete. I'm just a fan.
This has been the Leafs FanCast with your host, Paul Cavaretta and Danny Maggs.
New episodes coming your way every Tuesday.
Or Monday.
And sometimes on Wednesday. Look, we're not actually that consistent.
Join the conversation by tweeting your comments and questions at the Leafs FanCast.
Or just follow us on Facebook. It's the Leafs FanCast.
By the fans,
For the fans,
we're not athletes,
we're just fans.